So, as always, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Tonight's class is going to be cardio yoga. And full disclosure, I am coming off of a mild cold, so my voice may crack a little. I do apologize if that is distracting for you at all. And I will be holding on to the halls to prevent myself from coughing during class. But one thing I wanted to mention at the top of class is, as with any class, one of my favorite mottos is to own your own level. So while in this class, my demos might be a little more on the lax side, just know that you can always push yourself and gauge the practice to fit your needs for any class. So let's begin. We are going to get started in a child's pose. So come down to the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, open your knees as wide as what's comfortable for you. Walk your hands as far forward as you can and relax your forehead on the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. Take another longer, deeper inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it all go. Feel your shoulders and upper back begin to soften. And then take your longest, fullest, deepest breath yet. Invite in as much air as you possibly can into your lungs. Hold when you reach the top. And forcibly exhale all the air out of your lungs. Beautiful. Allow your torso to reach closer toward your inner thighs. Allow your hips to reach closer toward your heels. Maybe reach your fingertips a little further forward. Maybe even pick up your forehead a little bit and reach it forward and lower it back down. Feel the spine begin to relax and lengthen. If you like to set an intention for your class, I invite you to do that right now. Maybe your intention is to push yourself a little harder. Maybe your intention is to listen to the body and slow it down when you need to. My intention is to finish no matter what. Gently rock your forehead from ear to ear. And then on your next inhale, slowly push yourself up to a tabletop. Root down through all 10 fingertips. Press them firmly into the mat. Roll your shoulders down your back. Reach the crown of your head forward. Press down through the shins and the tops of your feet. Broaden through the shoulder blades. Create a nice, long, strong spine. Engage through your core. Like I could come sit on your back and you could hold me without moving. On your next inhale, cow pose. Let the belly drop. Lift the chin. Lift the tailbone. On your exhale, cat pose. Round the spine, tuck your chin, push the mat down and away from you. Inhale, cow pose. Maybe finding a deeper smiley face through the spine. Exhale, cat pose. Create more space between the vertebrae. And now we add on and customize our warm-up by adding on some neck rotations, ankle rotations, wrist rotations. Really just start to move your body side to side, forward and back in all the ways that feel good today to get it warmed up and ready for class. Whatever you do on one side, be sure to do on the other. Take one more breath here to even yourself out. Beautiful. And when you're ready, return back to your tabletop position. Root down through all 10 fingertips and place your weight into your left knee. Inhale, reach the right sole of your foot flat toward the ceiling, so your thigh is roughly parallel to the mat, activating the right glute in the back of the right thigh. Lower the right knee down to hover, and then open your right hip out to the side for a lateral opening, keeping your knee at a 90-degree angle and your right toes flexing back toward your right shin. Lower the knee to hover, push the knee back, kicking the sole of your foot straight up. Lower it down, straight out to the side, opening up the hip in both directions. Lower it back down, last round, push it up, activate through the glute, lower and hover, open it up to the side, fire hydrant, and then place the right knee down on your mat. Left side, inhale, reach the left sole of your foot flat toward the sky, thigh is roughly parallel. Activate that left glute, left back thigh. Beautiful. Lower and hover, and then open up the left knee toward the side. A lateral lift, 90-degree angle on the knee. Your knee does not have to get up to hip height. Just go as high as it feels comfortable. Lower and hover, kick it straight up and back. Option to go a little higher if that feels okay. Lower, lift to the side, open up, lower. Last round, lift to the back, lower, and lift to the side. Beautiful. One more round of cat and cow just to reset the spine. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Step your right foot and then your left foot back to a high plank. Hold your shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze the low belly in and up. Create a nice, long, strong, straight line from the back of your head to the tops of your heels. Exhale as you lift your hips into downward facing dog. Relax your heels toward the mat. It's okay if they don't touch. And pedal out your feet. Press one heel down at a time as you bend the other knee and alternate back and forth a few times, feeling a nice stretch along the back of each calf. Settle into your downward facing dog, creating as much height in your hips as you can, and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen your heels down toward the mat. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale, step forward. Ragdoll pose. Bring your feet behind your wrists. Rest your torso on your thighs. Keep your left hand in the center of the mat directly below your face. Inhale, begin to open your right palm toward the sky, starting to straighten the right knee slightly as you keep a little bend in your left knee. Lower your right hand down to the mat. Place it right where the left was, directly in front of your face, in the middle of the mat in front of you. And then inhale as you lift your left arm to the sky. You'll notice the left knee wants to straighten. That's okay. Opening up through the shoulders as much as you feel comfortable. Slowly bring the left hand down. Heel toe your feet together. And inhale as you rise to a standing. Head and neck are last to lift. Big shoulder rotations all the way up, back, and down. Once again, up, back, and down. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, mountain pose. Spiral the pinkies in, palms face toward the back wall. Actively lift through your arches, your ankles, your calves, your kneecaps, and your thighs. Squeeze the glutes in and up, tuck that belly button in, lengthen through the tailbone. Lift the crown of your head, allow your shoulders to relax. Inhale, nice long, be as tall as you can. Exhale, gentle back bend, cactus the arms, lift the chest, maybe push the hips a little forward. Inhale, rise, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, lead with your chest. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank, and lift your hips into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward to high plank. Lower halfway down, option to lower your knees too for a yogi push-up. Inhale, push your arms, straighten the arms, open up through the chest. Option to keep your knees down or lift them up. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. So in the spirit of cardio yoga, we are going to practice a yogi burpee version, and you have some customization options as we go through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Press your hands down, step back to a high plank. Option to do a yogi push-up. Option to lower the knees down. Push yourself back up. Lift yourself to downward facing dog. So moving nice and quick. Inhale, look forward. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Yogi push-up optional or hold high plank. Push yourself up, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Option for the push-up. Push it all the way up to downward facing dog. Last round, look forward, step forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Lower the hands, step it back, push up optional. And push yourself all the way up to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Hold for a moment here, downward facing dog. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of heat in the body. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Beautiful. Lift the heel as high as you can. Toes point down. Hips stay level with the mat. Lower your right toes to the mat. Just tap them on the mat and then lift the right heel directly back up. Three-legged dog. Let's do that a couple more times. Lower, tap, lift the right leg high. Two more. Lower, tap, lift the right leg high. Last one. Lower, tap, lift the right leg high. This time, bend the right knee and open the right hip to the right side of your mat. Big knee circles. Really opening up the hips. Return to three-legged dog, right leg high, and step it through, low lunge. Place your right foot in between your hands. Place your left hand on the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, low lunge twist. Option to lower the back knee down. Or keep it lifted for a more energetic pose. Beautiful. Holding the low lunge, practice some nice big shoulder circles. So reach your arm directly behind you, sweep it down, reach it forward, all the way back up. Once more, just like that, directly behind, sweep it down and forward and back up. Hold, lower the right hand down, and lower your back knee down. Bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot for lizard lunge. So your right foot, right toes point forward. Your right ankle is directly below your right knee. Your left knee is on the mat And since you might still be warming up, I recommend just staying up on your palms. If you know you're really flexible through the hips, option to come down to your forearms, I will leave that up to you. But I'm still warming up, so I'm going to stay up on my palms, feeling a nice stretch through the front of my left hip flexor and the back of my right thigh. Beautiful. Walk your right foot back to the center of your mat. Bring your right hand on the outside to frame your foot and bring your hips back toward the back of your mat, extending your right knee for a half splits. Point your right toes to the sky. Feel the stretch along the back of your right thigh. Hold it here. Beautiful. Walk your hands forward. Lift your back knee for a low lunge. Lift your chest high, crescent lunge. Shoulders over hips. Arms reach nice and tall. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, hold. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Arms come to a T. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, star pose. Parallel the feet. Create a big X with the body. And bring your hands to heart center for a horse squat. Heels in, toes out. Sink your hips down as low as you feel comfortable. So we have some fun new moves in our cardio yoga class today, but we will be holding a squat. So I want you to take this opportunity to check your squat foundation. If you like to have your squat a little smaller, your feet can be parallel, knees closer together, and you can just sink your hips down low, keep the chest high. If you like having a bit of a wider squat, separate the feet, and I like to have my heels in, toes out. Just make sure whichever variation you choose, your knees are tracking in the same direction as your toes. Beautiful. So this is going to be a fun one. We're going to try it a few times so you can catch on. Lower your hips down. Bring your hands into an on guard position like we're getting ready to box, because we are. And then we're going to do 4 jabs to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach up to star pose. Come up to your tippy toes, optional. And then squat back down to on guard. Beautiful. Next round, 4 hooks. Right, left, right, left. Beautiful. Come up to the star pose. Tiptoes optional. Squat back down on guard. Beautiful. This round, 4 uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star pose, tiptoes optional. Squat it back down on guard. 4 elbows. Right, left, right, left. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, on guard. Now you know the moves. We're going to do that cycle 2 more times. Move at your own pace. 4 jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star. Exhale, on guard. Next, hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star. Exhale, squat. Uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star. Exhale, squat. Elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star. Exhale, uppercut. Last round, jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star. Exhale, on guard. Next, hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage that core the whole time. Star, on guard. Uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star, on guard. Elbows. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Pivot your right toes forward. Maybe widen the stance. Sink the hips down low. I hope your heart rate's a little higher. I know mine is. Beautiful. Take a moment. Center your breath. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Bring your elbow to the knee. Right arm Left arm reaches up high. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze down at your front foot. Frame your front foot. Step back, high plank. Yogi push-up optional. Lower down or hold high plank. Upward facing dog if you did the push-up. Tuck your toes. We all meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. So that was fun, right? All right, let's see how we do on the left side. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Lift the heel as high as you can, activating the left thigh and the left glute. All right, let's lower and tap the toes to the mat and lift it back up again. Let's do that 3 more times. Lower, tap, lift a little higher. Lower, tap, lift a little higher. Last one. Lower, tap, lift a little higher. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your hands. Beautiful. Option to keep the back knee lifted. Place your right hand on the mat. Inhale. Left arm reaches to the sky. Low lunge twist. Nice big arm circles. Sweep your left arm back, down, forward, back up. Once more, just like that. Nice and slow. Back, down, forward, up. Beautiful. Lower your left hand down to the mat for lizard lunge. Bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out and up to create some space. Once again, I like to stay up on my palms because that's where I'm at. But if you feel more comfortable to get deeper and go down to your forearms, that is a great option as well. Just make sure that your knee is stacked directly above the ankle, or the ankle is a little more forward than the knee. That way you protect the knee. Beautiful. And when you're ready, bring yourself back to that low lunge. Left foot to the center of your mat, left hand to the outside, and then walk your hands back toward your hips for half splits. Lift the left toes high, lengthen through the left knee. Feel a nice stretch along the back of your left thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, walk it forward. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Shoulders over hips, arms reach high. Beautiful. Inhale, hold. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, arms come to a T. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches high. Feel a nice stretch along the front of your left ribs. Inhale, star pose, parallel the feet. Exhale, find that beautiful squat. We're going to do the same boxing moves again. I'll turn around so I can see ya. So find that squat. You know where we're going. Beautiful. Find that unguard. Are you ready for 4 rounds of awesome? All right, let's start with our jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. That's right. Jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Last round. Jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star. Unguard. Elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star and warrior 2. Beautiful. Pivot your left toes to the front of your mat. Sink into your warrior 2. Feel the nice stretch. Come back into connection with your breath. Take a moment. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Bring your left elbow to the knee. Reach your right arm to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, look down at your front foot and step back to a high plank. Push up, optional. Inhale, upward facing dog if we did the push up. Exhale, we all meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, we're going to hold. I'm going to turn around here so I'm facing the same direction I was before. We're going to hold down dog for just one more breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let all that hot energy out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and have a seat. Beautiful. So, one more thing we're going to do is a set of core work. So come on down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest at first, just to give yourself a little hug. Beautiful. Place your feet flat on the mat. Bring your fingertips to the back of your ears. We'll do one set of just regular crunches. So knees point up. Keep your chin lifted away from your chest, elbows out. Exhale as you crunch. And when you're crunching, really think about pulling the bottom of your ribs toward your hips. Squeeze that inner core. Lift your chin up and lower down. These are intentional crunches. Inhale as you lower and exhale as you crunch. Lower and crunch. Squeeze those abs. Keep them active the whole time. Crunch. Beautiful. Crunch. Lower. Crunch. You can move at your breath, your pace. If you go a little slower, you might notice that your abs are working a little harder. Keep the chin lifted and crunch up. Beautiful. It might help to find a point on the ceiling to focus. Let's do about 10 more seconds here. Beautiful. How many can we squeeze in? Let's do about 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Relax your head down. Maybe reach your arms up over your head. Stretch out through the abs. Beautiful. All right, so for this round, bring your hands down to your side, palms face down. Maybe walk your heels a little closer in toward your glutes if there's room there. Lift your chest up off the mat. Your shoulder blades are lifted, chin is high. And we're just going to alternate tapping our fingertips to our heels. These are oblique crunches. Tap your right fingertips to your right heel, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left. You can take a break and lower down at any time if you need to, especially if your neck is getting a little tired, but then come right back in and join us. While you're moving from side to side, make sure you're stopping at center and re-engaging through the abs. Let's do 4 more, 2 on each side. Last round, right and left. Make sure you're balanced out. Beautiful. Lower your back down to the mat. Maybe reach your arms up again 1 more time. Great job. All right, we're going to do 1 more set of each, and then we'll move on. So 1 more set of crunches. I know, right? Summer abs start and fall. Bring your fingertips to your ears, lift your chest, and squeeze those abs in. Continue to press your low back in toward the mat. Lower down and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath through this exercise. Think about exhaling on the crunch, inhaling as you lower. Keep the chin lifted the whole time, like there is an apple between your chin and your chest. Beautiful. Let's do 5 more. And 4. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Hold the last one at the top. Hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower down. Great job. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. All right, last round of abs. Bring your palms down toward your sides, reaching your fingertips toward your heels. Lift your chest, activate the abs, keep the shoulders lifted the whole time. Take a break if you need to, and let's move to the right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Let's do 10 more total. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Whoo! Beautiful. Bring your arms up above your head one more time. Great job. Bring your arms down to your side. Option to grab the outsides of your mat. Let's just do a nice bridge lift. Press firmly down through all 4 corners of both feet, both toes pointed directly forward. Lift your hips straight up, stretching out the front side of your abs. Maybe lift the hips a little higher. Beautiful. Lower your hips down to the mat and release. All right, let's make our way back to a downward facing dog for one more little set of stretches. Make your way to downward facing dog on your time. Tuck your toes and lift your hips. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to the back of your right wrist, and your right toes point toward your left wrist. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, walk your hands back to your hips. Roll your shoulders down your back. Hold here. Take a big inhale. And exhale, lower your palms down and walk them in front of you. Option to come down to your forearms or your forehead. Those squats do a lot on our hips and our knees, so just taking a moment here to stretch those out. If this provides any discomfort in your knees or your hips, and you would like a little bit of a less intense variation, I'll guide you into a different option right now. But if this is feeling good, just go ahead and stay right here in half pigeon. If half pigeon is not feeling comfortable for you, go ahead and walk yourself out of it and come down to your back for a reclined figure 4. Knees facing up, soles of the feet flat on the mat. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. Option to stay right here if this is feeling like a good stretch. But if you want to go a little deeper, maybe lift your left shin parallel to the mat, keeping your left toes flexed back toward you. And if you want an even deeper version, maybe grab the back of your left thigh and begin to pull it a little bit closer to you. Notice how that deepens the stretch along the back of your right thigh. Find the level that serves you. That is the name of the game. Finding what serves you and leaving the rest on the table. Maybe we can take that lesson and apply it to other aspects of our life. So whichever version you're in, whether you're on your back or you're in half pigeon, let's hold it for just another couple breaths. Beautiful. And whichever version you're in, slowly make your way into a downward facing dog. So if you're in half pigeon, come up to your palms, tuck your back toes. Lift your hips, reach your right leg to the sky, open up the right hip, yawn the right hip open, maybe one more set of big knee circles, and then release your right foot down to the mat. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Left knee to left wrist. Left toes point toward the right wrist. They don't need to get close to it. Whatever feels best for your knee. You don't want to bend it in a direction that's not comfortable. Walk your hands back to your hips. If again you chose not to practice this variation of half pigeon, just meet on your back and I'll join you momentarily. If you're in half pigeon, walk your hands back to your hips. Lift the chest, roll your shoulders down your back, and exhale as you walk your hands forward. Maybe come down to your forearms, maybe even your forehead. If you're in half pigeon, stay right there. If you're practicing our reclined figure 4 variation, let me guide you to that again on this side. Come down to your back. Knees point up. This time our left ankle is crossing to our right knee. Right shin might reach up parallel to the mat. Right toes flex back toward us. And if you wanted that deeper variation, you can reach toward the back of your right thigh and maybe pull it a little closer to you. So whichever version you are in, stay there for just another couple of breaths. We are all about options. Beautiful. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back to a downward facing dog. Tuck your back toes. Lift your left leg, open the left knee, yawn the left hip open, and maybe even enjoy a nice big knee circle. Beautiful. Lower your left toes down to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and come down to a seat once again. Extend your legs out in front of you and lower all the way down to our back for our final sequence. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Extend your left leg long. Grab both hands around your right shin. Draw your right knee out and up for a wind-removing pose. Inhale, hold. Exhale, cross the right knee over to the left side of the body. And maybe stack your right hip over your left for a supine twist. Keep both shoulder blades flat on the mat. Reach your right arm out to the side. And maybe tilt your gaze past your right fingertips. Soften through the breath. Maybe even keep your eyes closed for the remainder of class. When you're ready, on your next inhale, make your way back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then extend your right leg long. Grab both hands around your left shin. Draw your left knee out and up toward your left shoulder. Hold it there for wind removing pose. Inhale, hold. Exhale, supine twist. Guide the left knee across the body. Maybe stack your left hip over the right. Reach your left arm out to the side. Keep both shoulder blades flat on the mat. And maybe tilt your gaze past your left fingertips. On your next inhale, gently make your way back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself one more big hug. Nice and tight squeeze. Inhale. And exhale as you release for Shavasana, our final resting posture. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Broaden through the collarbone. Allow your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth as you relax each muscle through the body. Relax the muscles in your face. Imagine a nice cool breeze blowing right over you. Feel the belly rise and fall with each effortless breath. And allow your body to sink into your mat. Feeling the whole weight of the earth lifting you from below. Begin to bring awareness back to your body and your breath. Gently take a slightly deeper inhale through the nose and exhale side out. Gently rock your head from side to side. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head for a wall-to-wall stretch. Get long, get lean, and guide your knees up into your chest for one last hug. Gently rock your knees from side to side and fall over on your favorite side. Keeping your eyes closed, softly push yourself up to a seat. Cross your legs and root down through your sit bones. Bring your palms together. Press your thumbs into your chest. Sit tall, sit proud. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Maybe look inward for validation and acceptance. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your lips. May we speak words of truth, kindness, and encouragement. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye center, our space of introspection and reflection. May we be the change we wish to see in this world. Take a deep inhale to fill yourself with love and light, and exhale to share it with the world. Namaste.